I'm Sharon Crichton. I'm the Director of Operations in the Jack Morton Boston office. And Brand Camp is an opportunity for us to get a bunch of people together and talk about brands, talk about brand experiences, and do some work around what is a brand experience and why it's so important in the world we live in right now. And that's what we do. So we tell them a little bit about us, how we do it, and then we give them an opportunity to do it.
You know, stories are what the human brain is wired for. Our ancient ancestors, who were down this part of that evolutionary spectrum, they sat around the fire and they told each other stories, and that's how we express knowledge. If you think probably about the best teachers you have ever had, it wasn't that they told you that this is how it all went, and this is what the history was. They told you a story about why that was important, how a discovery got made, what is the way that when you were first learning about math, it was all, the story problems are the most difficult, but at the same time, they're the way that you learn the best. That's how we are wired. And if you are creating an experience like this, telling a story is what helps people understand the idea. Don't forget about engagement and interaction. I'd say the key piece here is the interaction. Build an experience to be interacted with. If it's just something that you're looking at, that's much less fun than something that you can become a part of. If I can be a part of it and I can set a world record for the number of bags, or the longest time I can juggle the bags of blue tortilla chips for JetBlue, that is something that I'm going to remember and I'm going to talk about with people than if I watch some guy juggling the JetBlue chips. If seeing somebody running on a conveyor belt in their Rockport shoes because they can run a marathon in it is a lot less interesting than if I can actually try out those shoes on the conveyor belt myself. So all these sorts of things. How can we interact?
These are mostly people who are either in school or just graduated from school who are looking to get into the world of experience marketing.
So group one, which brand did you pick?
We went outside the list and we selected.
That's good.
We had a big problem with website flow and the notifications to get through the notification process. Mm-hmm. And just how when you make a new connection, you have to hit back 4 or 5 times on your tab to view their profile. Mm-hmm. Or if you're getting a comment on a specific article you've written, it has to go through your email. You can't get it while you're on the site itself. So it's 3 different channels. We felt that's a way you can definitely improve on that.
Did you guys talk about who they could be more like? I mean, who's doing that right?
Well, we found it's kind of a niche market because so far, what we gathered to be the only real professional social media website that we could wrap our heads around. So we thought that, you can talk about the data.
No, you're doing really well. Keep going.
Okay, we were talking about how it's kind of a dated social media in comparison to Facebook or Twitter, whatever, because it's so functional, and LinkedIn is very functional, but at the same time, it's just the flow isn't there of what a modern social media website should be.
Sure. You're talking a lot. Go ahead.
It's just annoying.
Yeah.
It just takes forever to get to where you want to go for it to get back. When someone tries to add you as a connection, you can't see who they are. You don't know they're going to go into their profile, find who they are, press the back button, come back, press the accept button, then go and send an email to them. But because they hold the monopoly, you've got to use it.
Exactly.
So,
Boston's a great city. There's a lot going on. There are a lot of small and emerging agencies, as well as older and established agencies that have been here for a long time. And what's wonderful about it for Future M is it's an opportunity for all of these people who have been around for a long time, who are just starting out, to learn and to work together and to kind of grow from each other. So it's a great place.